FreeMMOStation.com.
So jumping into Erectus the Game, I want to say that this is going to be a city building game, probably in the vein of something like Game of War. Personally, my favorite sort of like MMORTS kind of game is, I like Clash of Clans a lot. I think it's probably the best, the most exemplary game in the genre because it actually has real-time strategy, sort of, kind of. It's also got really awesome city building, which really works sort of like in the vein of tower defense and offense. I really enjoy Clash of Clans. I think it's great. So coming from that, that's my bias. Hopefully you understand that. And we're going to go into this game. And now this game, from what I understand from just the brief little text that I read on the website, it seems like this is a city builder meant and created by and for people who like the sort of standard city builder. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of number crunching, a lot of Excel sheets, probably that you're going to have to be using in a lot of math here, guys. A lot of reading, a lot of math, a lot of numbers, a lot of words. It's going to be very analytical, and I don't know. Hopefully, I'm hoping that it's going to be kind of graphical. I think that's one weakness of the genre, but let's see what pitfalls the game has. Generally, this genre is very pay to win, but we will see what this game has to offer with all my biases that you understand, and you understand how this gameplay is probably going to play out. Let's go through it. Let's try to have some fun, okay? So, Erectus the Game. It's going to be, I think it's probably going to be like a civilization kind of thing. You start from basically like Homo erectus. You're just now civilized. You're just now evolved. Probably not even proper civilized. And then you're going to go through the different sort of like stages of civilization. I think maybe. Okay, so that kind of reminds me of Dominations, which actually is like Civilization meets Clash of Clans. So we'll see how this plays out. Oakening. Okay, so we can choose our path here. It looks like we have different kind of races, sort of. So we have Oakening. The Oakening form a complex society. Their growth during the early stages is slow, and starting off with them is difficult. So we're probably going to skip them, but I do kind of like that idea. If I was not doing a first impression, I probably would actually click these guys. So they have different kind of play styles. Takes moderate investment time, defensive play, supporting other alliances. Interesting. Then we have the Ngani, whatever, man. The Ngani make great use of naturally available resources. They are also good robbers. Ooh, okay, I like that kind of aggressive play style. Their population grows quickly due to their excellent skills as I think we might do this, early aggressive play. Then we have the Akiri, patient. The Akiri never hit the ground running. Okay, so they're kind of similar to the Oakening. Smart, requires support during the early stages of the game. So maybe if two people are playing together, they might want to choose these two and work together. So it's kind of interesting. Then we have the Asura. The Asura civilization is average in a lot of respects. So overall, they're just kind of average. I'm going to go with the Ngani because they're aggressive. Let's see. So we have the economy, which is pretty low, but they have 3 for military, and then efficiency is 4. So they have their weaknesses and their bonuses. I'm going to click these guys, hit next. Okay, so we can choose our username. Let's see. Signed in with my Facebook. So we'll just put Skylent. And we can choose our location in the world. So it looks like we have a full one server, and we choose where we want to be, where we want to start out. So I'm going to go with Northeast. Creating our game world. Have fun playing Erectus. Now the art style seems pretty good. I just don't know if that's all going to be still pictures, if they're just pre-rendered. So we will see. So we have 2D pixel art here, moving in, looking in. It looks pretty nice. We got these 3D models that are stilled here. Welcome to the world of Erectus. My name is Waldy. I will be your advisor and guide you through the first steps of the game. And here we go. Okay, so it looks like there's pre-rendered 3D slapped onto a image here. Doesn't look bad though. Looks pretty good. It definitely is more interesting than some other games that I've seen. And the UI looks really clean. I like this. Really, really clean. It's very easy on my eyes. I like that. Okay, so the transportation center. We have a transportation center. Interesting. Okay, so there's different kinds of stuffs. It looks like there's preset buildings, preset locations for buildings. That seems to be the case, and we just sort of upgrade linearly, or what? I like it whenever I can build things in, my own location, kind of give me a little bit of creativity, but then again, this is probably more of like a mathematical game. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we are playing in the browser, if I didn't already mention that. Normally show that off, but yeah, we are playing in the browser. This is your village. To strengthen your village, get the most out of it. It's important to make the population of the village as large as possible. So yeah, let's zerg everything. Let's just spam masses. To make sure that you can feed a larger population, you need to upgrade your farm. Click on the farm to continue. So we're probably, yeah, right here, we're probably just going to be clickety-clacking, just kind of following the arrows. Probably don't even need to read. This is oh my gosh. And so we got to wait a minute already in the tutorial. So this is a problem I have. There might be an instantaneous way to upgrade. Actually, let's go ahead and look at the store. Okay, so the store isn't all the way in the game. We have from $3.99 to $100 packages. That is the usual in these type of games. Erectus gold package though. You can get different gold. You get robbery protection, stuff like that. Easy supplying. So all in all, I guess you could probably consider it in a way pay to win already pretty clearly. So that's what that is. That's what the genre of the game is like. Probably the least pay to win game is Clash of Clans, even though there is still that element, because it actually takes skill in order to attack and to defend. But this game seems to have a linear upgrade path and such. However, that's still kind of like the default for the genre. Nothing too exceptional there. I do like how there's different races to start out. The early game is interesting for a lot of people. Okay. I'm not really... Okay, well, anyways, what are we doing? We need to complete construction. I guess we could do that. Let's spend the gold, complete the construction. We were given some gold. Hopefully we're getting more so that we don't have to wait through this early game. Upgrade to level 6. Hopefully this isn't going to be like Nord's Heroes of the North. That game is like hours and hours of literally just the tutorial. Like, it's pretty bad. Are we going to run out of gold? Oh, I don't think we're going to run out of gold. We might run out of gold. Maybe, actually. What are we going to do here? Exchange. What is this? Time to increase your wood and clay production. You can keep using these small sites forever. What are we doing? We have... Well, I'm trying to... It says time to increase it. Upgrade logging site. Okay, let's upgrade. Wait. Oh, that's a farm. Oh, this thing. Sorry. It was pointing at this guy. Upgrade to level 4. All right, it's upgrading. Let's use the gold. There we go. It really should just make like the tutorial kind of like, you know, free, whatever. But if they give me gold at the end of it, then I guess it's technically free. But I don't know. You want to yeah, just complete it. Let's go. And we already have a time gate, which is not good at all. Okay, so I guess we could start talking about the genre as a whole here while we gotta wait. This right here, this minute. Okay, so I don't like how all the buildings I have preset locations, and it seems that the upgrade path is going to be linear anyways. Now there's probably, yeah, there's a transportation center I could place. I don't know if there's going to be something I can place there. I don't know if there's going to be more I can place, if I'm going to be owning multiple cities or not. But either way, the individual city management doesn't seem too interesting. Now, there is a happiness meter, which will come into effect apparently. But it's not going to be, let's see, I think it was like Devon or something, Elvendar, something. There's some game like that where you actually can like place things where you want to, and you can even decorate so that people get happy. So you could like that, even though the upgrade path is still kind of linear, it's not like Clash of Clans. Still, it was kind of cool, at least because you can decorate, make it look the way you want it to look, and that kind of affects the map. With this, though, you know, everything's kind of preset, not too much creativity. In a city builder, it would be pretty cool if we could creatively build our city. That's all I'm saying. However, this game is meant for people who play this kind of genre. And so it's really targeting whales, people who spend tons and tons of money. And so they want to reward people with that money to actually just kind of like, you know, win the game, kind of. So that's kind of my opinion on this game so far. Honestly, I know a lot of first impressions, it's kind of hard to get a grasp of what the game is really like. But I don't know, I've played a lot of these games, at least the early levels of a lot of these games, and still, I'm literally haven't seen anything extraordinary about this game yet. And if all the extraordinary stuff is at the end of the game, and the only way to get to the end of the game really quickly is to spend money, I just don't see a lot of people really enjoying this. But then again, a lot of people don't. You just need to target those whales, and then the game will be a technical success. However, let me say, I do think the UI is really nice. It's really easy to look at. Even though there's a lot of information, these genres do have a lot of information. It's displayed really cleanly, and that's very important. Absolutely. Still, I kind of wish that there was a little bit more creativity here. Okay, I mean, we'll try to give the game 15 minutes of fame, you know. But okay, so we can actually choose what we want to produce more of. So that's kind of interesting, you know. Oh, I wish it kind of just told me that. Anyways, a little bit of awkwardness with the menus. Okay. So I want lots of food. Honestly, like, why can't we just max this? Can we just do that? Save changes. Let's go. Okay, it's saved now. Good. Claim the reward. Awesome. There's no music. There's no audio. There's no audio. But then again, I don't know. I don't know if that really matters or not. Whatever. No music, no nothing, no sound effects, no voice acting, and we gotta wait 11 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so actually, it looks like over here it says settlements, right? So I have Skylight's village. Now, it looks like you'll be able to create cities, and there's also going to be, like, villages you can take over, too. So you will be kind of potentially managing multiple things, which is kind of where the happiness and the management really comes into play. Maybe, kind of, not really sure. It really seems like more of a number crunchy kind of game, and less a tactical less of a tactical and mechanical game. So it's not like Clash of Clans at all. In my opinion, Clash of Clans is still the best. This isn't wowing me in any way. And if you guys play this genre specifically, please let me know what you think. This is just a first impression after all, not a full review. So please give your opinions in the comments below. So click on the command post. Manage workers, again. What is this? This game allows you to manage a speed of which... Wait, what? Don't forget to use this cleverly. After the structure has been built, it's a wise thing to put your workers back on a resource production. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Continue. Okay. In addition to increasing production speed by managing workers, you know, blah, blah, blah. Gold. Oh, yeah, we got some gold. Look at that. Increasing production speed. And basically, it's just going through the average stuff that's, I don't know, man. It's just so plain, so usual. Yay. Finished. We did it. Yay. It's amazing. I'm being so salty, man. I'm being so salty. Game seems like it has a lot of depth. If you go to the manual, it's like a pretty big manual. But then again, it seems copied pasted from so many other games that are just so very, very similar that all this depth kind of loses its mystery and magic because we've seen it in so many other games. Here's the world map. Well, you do exist on an actual world map. And so you want to try to get cities near other people, and I don't know. It seems pretty interesting. Oh, look, there's a little error there. A little error. That's interesting. Okay. Anyways, you're now viewing the world map. So we can actually build towers. Apparently, this guy, yeah, he needs towers in order to alert us if we get attacked or something. That's pretty interesting. Start building on the city. Click on an empty spot. Okay, let's click on this spot, and we can build a city. This is your first city. Awesome. Let's build it. Wait, how much is the city going to cost if it's not for free? Anyways, there's our first city. Claim the reward. Okay, so you are going to be building multiple cities and expanding. So that's kind of cool. And you do get to choose where you place that. I'm kind of digging that. It's pretty cool. Let's zoom in on it. And this is kind of what it looks like here. Has changed a little bit. All right. Here's the military academy. Upgrade the military academy. Awesome. Instantly activate this. Oh, let's try to at least get one combat before we end the first impression, because the combat could make or break this game right now. We can create a market in the city. We can have bridges and, oh man, all sorts of stuff. However, it's still, you know, pre-built stuff. So, all right, what do we got to do? City workers need to be managed, just like the fellow workers use the command post. Where's the command post? Command post. Hello, command post. Manage the workers, and we want it in. We don't have many people here, so I want to. Can we move? Why can't we move iron? We don't have anything in the iron. I want to just slide everything to the right, because I guess we have enough people to do so. So save changes. I guess that's it. Oh, military. Well, I want to train military people, but we can't until this is okay. Yeah, wait. Yeah, we got the command post. Claim reward. We need a barracks or something. What is this? Iron mine. Okay, so we need the mine. Let's go. Do the mine automatic. Let's go G to G. Bada bing, bada boom. Claim reward, please. The military, please. Okay. upgrade this for some reason. Okay, it's upgraded. If we could do military stuff now, that'd be great. All right, together's more fun. Yeah, off to a good start in Erectus. Hope you enjoy it. And what is this? I hope that you're ready to conquer the world. Oh, you didn't show me what the combat's like, though. Looks like this art looks really cool. I wonder how we get to see this. And if you invite friends, you'll get rewarded gold. Let's see, siege workshop, tavern, market. So you can make siege machines. How this game is going to work out, though, with combat. Hello, friend. Can you help me? Invite your friends on Facebook is the first... Wait, so the tutorial basically is kind of over-ish without even showing me the combat. I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's automatic combat then, if it's nothing to show off. Because, like, Clash of Clans, you know, they want to show it off, so that's literally the first thing you do. All right, guys, I guess that's it. That's it for our first impression. We are out of time. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Skylight with FreeMMOStation. This was a free MMO called Erectus. Do I give it a thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't. I mean, it looks interesting. I like the UI, but it doesn't seem to do anything super special or unique. However, I do like the fact that there is an actual overworld that actually exists in kind of like a real space and time, and you can build multiple sort of cities and stuff. So I think that is actually pretty cool. So people who like this genre might actually very much enjoy this game, but personally, I don't. So, you know, I can't personally recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time.